Good evening. My name is Graham Brandt. I'm an alumnus of 10,000 Degrees, and I'm honored currently to serve as chair of the board. It is a great privilege to welcome you all to Scholarship Night 2013, far and away our greatest turnout and most glorious event so far. For many of you, this might be an introduction to 10,000 Degrees. Others in the room have been an integral part of the 10,000 Degree family throughout our 32-year history of supporting students and our mission to ensure that everyone has a chance to go to college. I want to thank you all for being with us this evening and for helping us change the lives of the students who we serve. I've been on the board of 10,000 Degrees for about 8 years, and I gotta tell you, I'm getting more excited and more engaged each and every year. The reason I'm so excited is because I know that with each student we help graduate from college, we are collectively changing the world. Clearly, there is an economic argument as to why we want students to graduate, but there is also a social and a moral imperative. We sit around these dinner tables this evening. We all know very well what education has afforded us, and we want that very same opportunity for everybody. We believe that every child should have the opportunity to be prosperous. Every child should have the opportunity to be healthy and to be happy. And we know that given some of the glaring inequalities in our country today, some kids need just a little more guidance, a little more support to get to that same finish line. This is the social justice aspect of our mission, and we believe the need is very urgent. We've got a great program for you this evening that highlights our students who are really actually doing the very heavy lifting. Students who are overcoming frightening odds, students who are realizing their dreams, becoming the first in their families to graduate college, and paving the way for their siblings and their friends to follow in their footsteps. It's really their efforts, combined with our expertise and your support, that is lighting the spark and creating college graduates who will change the world. A couple of quick notes. The silent auction, the super silent auction, I should say, ends at 8:20, and we've got a live auction, which will be following the second part of this program. On behalf of the Board of 10,000 Degrees and the 10,000 Degrees community, I'd like to expend our deep gratitude and thanks to all of our sponsors, with special thanks to our major sponsors, the Marin Community Foundation, without whom none of this would be possible, the Marin County Board of Supervisors, the Pasha family, Ben Cushman and George Tuttle, Dodge and Cox, Chuck and Chris Michaels, John and Betsy Scarborough, Charmaine Chow and Saul Pena, Kurt and Elizabeth Reiki, Private Ocean, Bank of Marin, Union Bank, Luther Burbank, and Dominican University. Please give them all a warm round of applause. It's a little bit of an embarrassment of riches. We feel very fortunate. I want to pause here to pay special tribute to one family whose legacy has given all of us the gift of humanity and had a profound impact on the community at large. In the past 32 years, the Marin Community Foundation has distributed to 10,000 Degrees nearly $50 million from the trust of Dr. and Mrs. Leonard Buck, a truly stunning figure. A truly stunning figure that has created thousands upon thousands of graduates. On behalf of 10,000 Degrees, we would like to thank Dr. and Mrs. Leonard Buck from the bottom of our hearts. We wish they were here today to witness the beauty of their incredibly generous gift to the community. We believe they would be very proud. In a similar vein, I'd also like to thank the Marin Community Foundation and all of the families who partner with the Marin Community Foundation to fulfill their philanthropic endeavors. Over the years, 10,000 Degrees has received financial support of $13 million from nearly 70 foundation family funds. The bottom line is that we have given out $57 million in scholarships in our 32-year history. We are humbled by the generosity that makes this possible and steadfast in our determination to make the very most of every gift. In addition, I'd like to recognize and thank our key partners who are listed on the screens. We are thrilled to be in partnership with you because we know together we are making a lasting impact. And lastly, there are some very special people in the room who I'd like to acknowledge for their vision and long-standing commitment to 10,000 Degrees and our students. I would like to ask each of them to stand and remain standing, and please hold our applause until the end. Judy Edgar is one of our original founders, a past chair and 10,000 Degrees honorary director. The 10,000 Degrees Board of Directors, honorary directors, and past directors, please stand. The Pay It Forward Leadership Council, who has been recognized by our board. The Laurel Society, who makes significant multi-year pledges to fund student scholarship needs for 4 years of college. And our many, many volunteer mentors who give so much of their time, counsel, and support. Please, let's give them all a real round of applause. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce the co-chairs of Scholarship Night, Julia Welch, who's a 10,000 Degrees board member, and her husband, Ernesto Diaz.
Good evening, my name is Julia Welch, and I, with my husband and co-chair Ernesto Diaz, welcome you to Scholarship Night 2013. As our theme proclaims, we are ready to spark some dreams tonight and help our students change the world. Tonight you will meet several of our students, each 1 degree, who, with our support, will be given the opportunity to fulfill dreams and make a difference for generations to come. Ernesto and I are thrilled that this evening has exceeded all of our expectations and that your presence here tonight has helped us fill this room with energy and commitment to make a difference in our world. We couldn't have done it without the outstanding group of people who have helped make this the hottest ticket in Marin County. So first, we'd like to introduce our event committee. I'm going to ask them to stand as we introduce them, and please hold your applause until the end. Rosalind Brandt, Talia Brandt, Jeannie Casey, Mary Colley, Judy Edgar, Pepe Gonzalez, Wynn Grossman, Gabby Isaacson, Leah Lamstein, Toby Mumford, Monica Oliva Jimenez, Sharon Siegel, and Peg Van Camp. Thank you all so much. There's another group of people who we also need to thank because this kind of event doesn't happen without the hundreds of hours that our 10,000 Degrees staff put into it. And we'd also like to send a special thank you to our event planners, Debbie Morgan and Susie Drell. About 10 years ago, Ernesto and I made an important decision to dedicate our time, our energy, and even our careers to education because we feel that it is the single biggest impact we can make toward the collective good of our community and our society as a whole.
What makes this event so meaningful to us is that we get to experience on a daily basis the result of your incredible generosity in the students that we teach. I have seen the students at Redwood High School be completely transformed by the participation in 10,000 Degrees programs. And both of us have the opportunity to work with many of the 10,000 Degrees scholarship recipients who are pursuing the dreams of Dominican University where we both teach. For us, this is truly the best part of being involved in such a fantastic organization. It transforms us as well. We also like to give a special shout out to our Dominican community who had come out in droves to ride for this and to support this event. Go Penguins.
What's up, Penguins? You know, when I first met Ernesto, and we would have dinner parties or we would have people over to our house, he would arrive at the door and he would greet people with this big smile and he would say, "Welcome home." And I would sort of snicker and I would say, you know, you're not really getting the English on that right, Spanish husband of mine. When you say welcome home, that's when people come to their own house, not when they come to our house for the first time. So he smiled, very lovingly. Okay, thank you for explaining that to me. And then the next time we had a dinner party, he did the very same thing. And he kept doing it, and I got so frustrated. And I finally said, why do you keep doing this? You're saying the wrong thing. And he very lovingly, very patiently smiled at me, and he said, I really do understand the literal English translation. But what you need to understand is that in a Spanish family, when we invite people over to share a meal, we need them to feel like they are part of our family.
So thank you all for coming here tonight to share this meal with us, and thank you for being part of our 10,000 Degrees family. Welcome home. Now please help me welcome Ken Mazuka, President of 10,000 Degrees, to present the 2013 Pay It Forward Award.
I'm going to ask Graham Brandt, our chair, to come back to the podium.
We're now going to give our 2013 Pay It Forward Award, which I know is very exciting to a lot of people in this room. The Pay It Forward Award was established by the 10,000 Degrees Board in 2003 as a way to recognize visionary leadership and extraordinary generosity in education. This year, on behalf of the Board of Directors, it is my distinct honor to pay tribute to my very dear friend, Saul Peña. I have had the pleasure of serving on the board with Saul for the last 8 years and have witnessed countless times the transformative impact that he has on our entire community. On top of just being a truly wonderful, giving person, Saul has come to genuinely embody the success that we all know is possible when you help a promising student achieve his or her dreams. Saul established the first ever alumni association of 10,000 Degrees and has served as a frequent keynote speaker at our events and summer institutes. He is involved in a number of other wonderful education-focused organizations in the Bay Area. 2 years ago, after 3 decades of serving the Marin community, the 10,000 Degrees Board passed the torch to the next generation by electing Saul as the first alumnus to serve as our board chair, a pinnacle moment for the history of the organization. Saul was immediately resolute in our charge to test our abilities, to do more, to serve every student we possibly could, and to build an unstoppable momentum of alumni so that someday every child will have educational opportunities and the support and resources they need to pursue their educational dreams. Thanks to Saul and his vision, our alumni are returning home and leading by example. They're serving on our board, they're in our staff, they're running our summer institutions. They've established a new leadership corps, which you'll see shortly. They're on every Marin County high school and several Sonoma high schools. They are our field interns. They are here tonight. They are indeed changing the world. Saul, I couldn't possibly be more pleased than to be honoring you tonight.
Saul came to the U.S. in 1986, and to us in 1995 as a junior at San Rafael High School, where he received college and financial aid counseling from our very own longtime college counselor, Sandy Peoples. In her much too short life, Sandy made sure that thousands of our students at 10,000 Degrees made it to college. And I'm sure tonight, Saul, she is looking down upon us, and she is smiling at you with that Sandy smile and feeling nothing but joy. With the generous scholarship support from our community, Saul went on to graduate from the University of San Francisco with his degree in economics. He started as an intern at Dodge & Cox in 1998. He was hired full-time as a research analyst upon graduation, and he's currently a fixed income analyst and trader and became a shareholder and vice president at the firm in 2008. To many of us, Saul is a dedicated employee, community volunteer, and leader. To others, he is a caring son, brother, and a devoted and loving husband. He and his wife, Charmaine, are staunch advocates for educational equity and loyal supporters of 10,000 Degrees. To all of us, Saul, you are an inspiration. You have touched thousands of lives, and tonight it is our turn to give to you.
There's stereotypes in terms of some of these people, not necessarily that they don't deserve a college education, but they can't be successful in a college environment. But I believe that that's untrue because if there's a will, sort of there's a way.
I'm a first-generation college student. I'm the first of 4 brothers and the first in my family to go and graduate college. I'm the son of immigrant parents, where the highest level of education is the 2nd grade.
So I was fortunate enough to be in contact with the Marin Education Fund in 1995, and they basically provided me with the college counseling I needed to apply to college, apply for scholarships, and sort of have a roadmap to where I wanted to be.
If you never test your abilities, you will go through life thinking, what if? Thank you.
Ten years ago, I was a student in the audience at the 10,000 Degrees Institute when Saul said, "What if?" Those 2 simple words changed my life. There were times in school when I wanted to give up, but then I would hear his words, "What if?" What if I stick with it and set a positive example for my younger sister, Ramona? What if I earn a degree? My name is Rondell Gibson, and I am from Marin City, and I am a graduate of St. Mary's College. I am 1 degree. My sister, she's in her 3rd year, working towards earning her degree at San Francisco State University. I currently am a full-time staff member, college advisor with 10,000 Degrees, where I have been able to assist more than 400 students towards achieving their goal of earning a college degree and finding out for themselves, what if? It is my humble honor to present this year's Paid Forward Award to fellow alum, someone who sparked my dream and changed my world forever, Saul Pena. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Please come to the stage and receive your gift.
Oh, wow. I actually just wanted one.
Wow. Good evening. Kim, Graham, Rondell, you have no idea what a privilege it is for me to share the stage with you and to work with you every day. You encourage me to work harder to make a greater impact in my community. And I'm so touched by so many people who are here tonight. In recognition of my hard work, but really as a family for 10,000 Degrees and supporting a cause that is creating tremendous impact in our community. I am tremendously honored and humbled to receive the Pay It Forward Award this year. I am especially touched that the committee chose to honor me because 10,000 Degrees has bestowed upon me the greatest gift by allowing me the opportunity to serve on the board of directors and help pay it forward. To stay true to a promise that I made to myself when I graduated from college, that I would return to 10,000 Degrees to ensure that more students had the similar opportunities that I did when I was going to college. And that allowed me to turn my dreams into reality. I have been allowed to share my story on this very stage many a times. Many of you have walked in my shoes. Many of you have given me your guidance, your wisdom, and your encouragement. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. As you know, my family, of course, has been a tremendous source of inspiration. They have made tremendous sacrifices in their lives so that I could be here today. In addition to my family, there is one individual that I would like to acknowledge and thank, and that is Linda Kim. I've known Linda since I was a little boy, and she's right here. Sorry, Linda, to call you out. I've known Linda since I was a little boy because I would go to her family 7-Eleven store when I was a little boy, sometimes so often that they eventually decided to hire me. I was probably a little bit more costly than what they were paying me, but it's okay. They welcomed me into their family with open arms, and they bestowed upon me the values of respect, strong work, and dedication. Linda, thank you for being here. I would also like to thank my wife, Charmaine, who lives and breathes 10,000 degrees as much as I do, and who has been a great source of support and wisdom throughout the years. Lastly, I would like to dedicate this award to Sandy Peebles. Sandy was that spark in my life that helped transform my dream into a reality. She believed in me and provided me the encouragement and the support to make college possible. And through her commitment, gave me an education, one of those gifts in life that just can't be taken away. Today is extra special for me because tonight is about empowering our students. It is about passing the torch to our alumni, our future leaders, who will go on and make a difference in their lives and make a positive impact in the world and in their communities, and become more engaged members of society. It is about their siblings following in their footsteps and believing that it is possible for them to break the vicious cycle of poverty. Tonight is also about building their confidence in the students so that they can pursue their dreams, to empower them to be able to share their stories the same way I have on this very stage. Tonight is also about celebrating our partnership with our community. Who would have thought, that what defines us as a community is the sum total of our education and the character of our citizenry? Who would have thought that that young boy who came to the United States so long ago would have graduated from high school, attended and graduated from the University of San Francisco on a full scholarship, and become an active member of the community? Especially when the preconceived notion was that maybe that young boy would have graduated from high school and maybe he would have gotten a job or two to make ends meet to support his family. That the path to college was not possible for someone like me. What broke the cycle for me and the thousands of students we serve is 10,000 degrees. There is no greater feeling as a young adult to have someone believe in you unconditionally and encourage you to succeed. And there is no greater pleasure for us as a community than to witness that student graduate, when we see that student make a difference in their lives and positively impact the world. Tonight, we unite as one community to spark more dreams and enable more students to light the world 1 degree at a time. Thank you. And by the way, I want to thank you guys for the gift, because my wife will know that I was actually eyeing that globe. So, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served. Please enjoy yourselves.
We're going to move the program along. I hope you're all enjoying dinner. Last year at Scholarship Night, we invited each of you to join a movement of unprecedented scale, a spark that would light the world. And you did. Because of you, 2012 was a year of more. More students served than ever before, more scholarships raised, more students went off to college, more mentors and volunteers, and more of you, and more alumni champions. Tonight we celebrate this movement. We gather around a story of courage and triumph, about the goodness of people and the power of their collective efforts. It's a story about our vision of a better world, where one day, regardless of race, ethnicity, and socioeconomics, every child has the equitable opportunities to achieve his or her potential and to live a prosperous, happy, and healthy life. We began this evening recognizing one extraordinary individual, and there are thousands more, like Saul, with their private hopes and dreams, who are changing the world, who are helping to shape thousands of lives, who will go on to shape thousands more. Let me pause here for a moment and take my turn to thank each of you, honestly, from the very bottom of my heart, for having a part in this remarkable story, for the lives that you have helped shape, for everything you do every day to make our world a better place, and for tipping that scale towards equality. Without you, none of this would be possible, so we thank you. Our alumni are pioneers for their families and our community. They are the first wave on the cusp of a new world, a truly and statistically diverse nation. And they are unstoppable. They are eager for changing the world, and they are passionately committed to a dream still deferred. When Dr. King addressed our nation 50 years ago during the March for Freedom and Jobs, he illustrated so vividly a future of diversity and equality. And the census tells us the story. Diversity now just is. But freedom and opportunity still favor the well-educated in America. And the vast majority of the well-educated continue to be representatives not of our diversity, but of our wealthiest. And that gap is growing. The U.S. Department of Education recently cut through the chase and said earning a college degree is the clearest path to the American dream and the benefits and security of the middle class. It is an imperative. It is not a luxury. To achieve the audaciousness of our vision of a better world, we need every student, every alum, volunteer, and every one of you to be behind us and to be passionately committed to the dream still deferred. It's a job worth doing, we know that. And it must get done, it's urgent, and it's imperative to our democracy. The 10,000 Degrees commitment to our community is the promise of a college degree to every student we serve. We've heard from you. We need to do more, and we agree. This year, our board of directors, with the generosity of our community, is making a commitment to all students from low-income households in Marin. By 2018, every student with need living in Marin will have the support they need to get to and through college. And we won't stop there. In our partnership with Scholarship Sonoma County, we have every intention of making that same promise to all the students living in low-income households in Sonoma County. We know there is huge need, and our young people have huge promise. So what if? What if all of our students like Rondell and Saul had the opportunities to achieve their educational dreams and potential. What if tonight we could spark the dreams still deferred and light the world forever? Here is a glimpse.
Running my own business feels great, you know, now that things are established and things are going well. It's an amazing feeling. I love entrepreneurship. I love creating businesses and helping people and creating jobs and helping the economy. To manage people, to lead people, to have clients, you know, to not necessarily need to answer to anybody, but to work hard and really help other people is a great feeling.
My goal was to have a degree. I just went on ahead and applied and was pretty determined at that point because I was the oldest sister and I wanted to set a good example. I love the fact that teaching gives me the opportunity to be with so many different children. If I'm able to kind of get the idea of college in their head, then that's a plus for me.
It was a very emotional moment to realize, wow, I've done it. And I immediately went to Facebook and updated my status. I don't know, I think overall it's just positive energy, just all this excitement, being able to actually be a part of that sort of scientific movement. And I think at that moment when I saw my community realize that, wow, he's done it and I can do it too, I think that's when I finally felt validated. It's been because of the American people that I've been able to get this far. For example, 10,000 Degrees, they believed in me even though I didn't have the status. They gave me the money to go to college. The best thing about life right now is, I finished college and now it's kind of just turning back and just giving back. So a lot of the work I'm doing right now, just before starting grad school, is just doing these high school presentations. A couple of friends of mine were starting a sort of a national nonprofit for students interested in the sciences and medical field. If you're resilient, if you just continue to push through, and if you're just proactive about your situation, that things will work out.
Best thing about my job now is that I feel that I'm actually making a positive impact on the future generations of our community, of our country, of our world. These are all of our young kids that if we put the right pieces in place for them, they will be able to one day hopefully get a college education, get on, pursue a career, and have a great life for themselves and their families. It doesn't matter what background, what economic level, what school you went to. If you have the desire and the drive to go to college, 10,000 Degrees will help you.
I came into contact with 10,000 Degrees when, after I'd had 3 children and was married, and decided I wanted to go back to school. I took classes on women in business, how perhaps women deal differently than men when in business. It gave me the tools to go out in the world and start my own company. So I oversee an organization called Agricultural Institute of Marin. I'm the CEO. I have 20 employees. I run 8 markets in the Bay Area, and we bring communities and farmers together around local food systems. If it weren't for 10,000 Degrees scholarship, I would never have gone to college, and I would not be where I am here today. I would probably still be waitressing. I really think that that ripple effect was a wave for me. I think that it made a huge difference, and I'm very grateful for it.
And now, I would like to introduce you to our alumni champions who are with us tonight. And please hold your applause until they are all standing. George Lee, Etoya Roberts, Angel Koo, Pepe Gonzalez, and Brigitte Moran. Thank you all. I'm Eric Chivichon, and I too am 1 degree. I met many of you last year as I had the honor of giving the keynote. Last year I stood on this stage and shared my story. Now, I'm in my last semester at Contra Costa Community College and choosing where to complete my communications degree. I'm happy to report that I've been admitted to UC Davis, St. Mary's, Cal State East Bay, San Francisco, Sonoma, and San Jose State Universities. We're still waiting on Berkeley. Go Bears. I'm happy to, excuse me. Additionally, I've been awarded the 2-year Kennedy King Scholarship for Outstanding Community Service and my commitment to earn a 4-year degree. By Monday, I have to make my decision on which school I plan to attend. Talk about pressure. Just the thought that I will soon be the first in my entire family's history to attend and graduate from a 4-year university brings me indescribable pride and joy. Throughout my journey, I have learned that trials build character. Self-confidence overshadows others' doubts, and success is dependent on effort. I've also learned that no words are more powerful than thank you. And tonight, to all the 10,000 Degree staff, board members, and you, the supporters, I personally want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tonight, it is my honor to introduce the 10,000 Degrees Leadership Corps of high school volunteers and our keynote speaker, Kayla McDonald. Each one of them stands not only for themselves, but also for their classmates in Marin and Sonoma. Our Leadership Corps have participated in our Summer Institute, and throughout the school year, they lead informational sessions so that their peers can begin to see that, yes, they too can be 1 degree. Please welcome to the stage our 2013 Leadership Corps, and Kayla McDonald. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kendra Hyken and I will be attending Tennessee State University.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Saul Pimentel, and I wish to go to Chico State University.
Hi, my name is Heidi Inciardi, and I will be attending Dominican University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hardy Gomez, and I would like to attend to UC Davis.
Hello, my name is Marina Adriansen, and I will be attending Brown University.
Hello, my name is Josue Castillo, and I will be attending Sonoma State University.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt McCarty, and I would like to attend New York University.
Hi, my name is Jesus Jimenez, and I will attend Santa Rosa Junior College.
Hello, my name is Brandon Santana, and I'm planning on attending San Diego State University.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Platoni, and I will be attending the University of Redlands.
Hi, my name is Claudia Frias, and I will be attending the Santa Rosa Junior College.
Hi, my name is Snodson Beltran, and I'm going to be attending Mills College.
Hi, my name is David Aragon, and I'll be going to UC Santa Cruz.
Good evening. My name is Esther Oros, and I will be attending Santa Rosa Junior College.
Hi, my name is Monica Rivera, and I will be attending California State University of San Marcos.
Hello, my name is Tatiana Urbina, and I will be attending San Diego State University.
Hi, my name is Anaí Hernandez, and I will be attending Santa Rosa Junior College.
Hi, my name is Iridian Guiano, and I will be attending Santa Rosa Junior College.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elmer Diaz, and I will be attending UC Berkeley.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Carroll, and I plan on attending CSU Monterey Bay. Hi, my name is Katia Ambrosio, and I will be attending Mills College.
Hi. Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Lupe Calvillo, and I will be going to Sonoma State University.
Hello, my name is Crystal Garcia, and I will be attending Cal Poly Pomona.
Hi, my name is Abby King, and I want to attend Cal State Long Beach.
Hi, everyone. My name is Riley Tejeda, and I would like to attend San Jose State University.
Hi, my name is Grace Newen, and I am going to UC Irvine.
Hello, everyone. My name is Iris De Leon, and I will be attending Santa Rosa Junior College.
Thank you, everybody.
Good evening. My name is Kayla McDonald, and I am 1 degree. Thank you. I've come here this evening to tell you a short story of how 15 minutes changed my life. It starts 6 years ago at a circular table in the College and Career Center of Redwood High School. I was sitting down with an Army recruiter who was enthusiastically explaining the benefits I could receive if all I did was sign at the X. I was becoming pretty convinced, partially because I didn't fully understand the options available to me after high school, and partially because of the voice of my great-grandmother constantly playing in my head. See, when I got to high school, I realized I was smart. Learning was fun, and it came easy, and I always got good grades, even without trying. When I found out that there was this mystical place where other smart people convened to live and learn together called college, I knew I wanted to go. But my grandmother didn't know anything about college. However, she did know how to survive. She would tell me stories of when she was a girl working at the telephone company, or of how much she liked her uniform when she was in the Air Force 60 years ago. She wanted the same path for me. I now realize it was because she wanted the best for me, but she figured that the only way that I could get an education was through the military, because all she'd heard about college was that it was expensive. She didn't know anything about the process of applying or searching for scholarships or filling out the federal application for student aid, all services that would later be provided to me by 10,000 Degrees. Nobody in our family had gone to college before, and my grandmother's voice was the one that I took for direction. But after spending a year as a Naval Sea Cadet in my early teens, I knew the military wasn't for me. I politely declined the Army recruiter's offer. It was just a week later, at that same circular table, when the 15 minutes that changed my life began. I was greeted by Monica Olivia Jimenez, then a college counselor at 10,000 Degrees, and today a board member. She was beautiful and classy and made eye contact with me and listened. And she's still all of those things and more of a role model to me than ever before today. I know you're out there somewhere, Monica, and I can't wait to say hi and give you a hug after this. I remember us sitting down and her asking me of my educational plans. I told her of how I wanted to go to college but didn't know how. I told her how I was working 3 jobs because there'd never been financial stability in my life. I told her that the reason I was raised by my great-grandmother in the first place is that my mother abandoned me as an infant due to her substance abuse problems, and I'd never met or heard about my father. I so desperately wanted to change my fate, and she saw something in me I'm not sure I even saw in myself. I was accepted in the 10,000 Degrees Summer Application Institute, and my life has never been the same. For 1 week, I got to live on a real college campus, see it, touch it, experience it. For 1 week, I got to escape my life of studying, writing papers, taking orders, sweeping floors, and putting cream cheese on bagels. I got to exchange stories with peers and build relationships with college mentors who were once in my shoes. I got to go through writing workshops and SAT prep and take walks and be in the sunshine. By the end of that week, I felt that college was really possible for me. No, it was meant for me. And now, I was no longer alone. As I entered my senior year, 10,000 Degrees was with me during the entire application process. UC Berkeley was my top choice. The same school my sophomore college counselor discouraged me from applying to because only the best and brightest get in. However, a few months later, I was accepted. Thank you. Even then, I didn't fully know what that meant. I couldn't have possibly imagined it would transform my life in the ways that it has, but my struggle still didn't stop there. I turned 18 and became homeless. My household was dependent on the money my aunt and I received from Social Security, and we turned 18 in the same week. The funding stopped, and everybody had to go. I lost contact with my family. I focused doing well in the last semester of high school at Tamascal while still working my 3 jobs, showering at the 24-hour fitness in Larkspur, and sleeping in my car in the upper parking garage at the Best Buy in San Rafael. Still, I knew I had to go on. It was then that I was assisted by a nonprofit called Ambassadors of Hope and Opportunity, which is the only nonprofit in Marin that exists to help at-risk or homeless youth as myself. They helped me get through until I had finally had my own place at Cal. When I finally got there, it was only right to give back. And I'm proud to say it's my 5th year being involved with that organization as a volunteer. For me, giving back was organizing a Youth Connect that connected the Marin community to youth by providing job opportunities, library cards, 3-course meals, grooming services, and even bikes refurbished by San Quentin inmates. Giving back meant collaborating with over 1,200 youth and community members from over 30 Marin and Sonoma County high schools to create a traveling mural that tells the story of the world we wish to live in. I've already presented that mural at San Marin High School and the Pioneers Conference. Because of this work, I was asked to serve on the stakeholder committee of San Rafael Mayor Gary Phillips to provide a youth perspective on the issue of homelessness, which I was honored to do. See, there's a reason why homeless youth need to be separated from the adult homeless population. It's the same reason why we have a juvenile justice facilities rather than adult prisons. And that's because youth still have a chance, and that chance is through education. Today, I'm a 3rd-year political science major with a minor in education at UC Berkeley, go Bears, and loving every minute of it. Thank you. Most recently, I wrote and performed an original piece for the Vagina Monologues at Cal in front of a collective audience of 2,200 people. As part of my continual commitment to ending violence against women and creating careers for them without exploiting their sexuality, I applied to be the director of the entire show next year. 3 weeks ago, I was offered the position. And this means that I will take full creative and legal responsibility for the entire show and all the 40 actresses in it. Thank you. I also teach a 2-unit class at Cal that combines music, history, and creative writing, and I've just been elected to be the president of a music club, even though I wasn't running. My peers sometimes ask me how I do it all, but I think the better question is, how could I not? I'm not one for missed opportunities. As I share the struggle of getting to this place on stage, I want you to know it does not hurt to tell my story anymore. Those wounds are no longer raw. For me and other students with backgrounds filled with challenge, don't see ourselves as victims. We do not want pity. We just want an opportunity, and that opportunity is education. That is the reason for the past 3 years, I've come back to 10,000 Degrees Summer Institute, the very place that I've made college tangible for me, to facilitate the spoken word and personal statement workshops. I'm so proud to be standing here by the members of the Leadership Corps and represent them. I will forever be grateful to 10,000 Degrees for that. As for my grandmother, she looks at me now and feels proud at her creation. To all of you donors, I hope that you can look at me and feel the same, because you have created the opportunities for me to hone and develop my gifts. In return, I promise to always use them wisely and at every opportunity, give back and pay it forward. My name is Kayla McDonald. I am changing the world, and I am 1 degree. Thank you.